Alright, Daryl, as promised, I am doing this right now. You can see that it's, here's my iPad. Here is my log, as far as my log is concerned right now, okay? So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how you go through all this stuff, okay? Let me see if I can clean this screen off real quick. This might work. I'm just trying here. Make sure that you can see it. Make sure it's not like, how's that, better? Okay, better, okay. So, see if I can try to put it up on something so you can see it a little bit better. And I've got this light right here that unfortunately is going to shine right in my eyes and right at the iPad. So, I'm going to try to... Alright, we're just going to do it. We're going to hold it. I'm going to hold it against myself. And hopefully you're going to be able to see it. So, okay. This is my log. This is my log from yesterday. This is my log from today. You can see, if you see this little red icon that's over in the corner there, that just means I haven't signed my log, so I can sign my log real quick. Let me see here. It wants me to sign it, so I just go up here in the top corner, and I'm going to hit sign. Sign. I'm going to hit sign. My signature is already stored, so I just hit agree, and that just says that I have agreed. I have signed my log, making it official at that point. So my log for today has been signed, even though I've been off all day on my log. Okay. The first thing you're going to do when you first start out in the morning is you're going to get up and you're going to do your pre-trip. Okay. And so what you're going to do is you're going to come here, and every log is different. You have to learn how each log works. This is Keep Trucking. This is the one that we use. So you're going to come here. You're going to hit on duty, or you're going to hit your duty status. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it gives you 4 duty statuses. Your off duty status. If you click that and you're driving under PC, you're going to have an option here to click on PC, and you're going to be able to do, you're going to be able to drive PC. You need to give a reason, and it needs to be a legal reason. You can't do it for illegal reasons, okay? Don't, just make sure you follow the letter of the law as far as that's concerned, because if you don't, they're going to get you, and even if you do, they're going to get you. Here's your sleeper berth. Make sure you remark sleeper, that you mark sleeper or whatever. I'm sorry, it's very hard to see. I'm doing my best here. Then you've got your driving, okay? That's going to be automatic because your system should be connected to your truck. So if I go back, from this, so cancel, you can see up in the top right corner there where it says my truck number, and it says that I'm not connected. Well, I'm not connected because the truck's 5 miles away. So that's why it's not connected. But it runs through a Bluetooth connection to a box that's connected directly to the truck, okay? But for you, what you're going to do is you're going to come over here. You're going to hit on duty status, okay? And you're going to go down here into the bottom, and you're going to make a comment pre-trip, okay? And you're going to hit that. You need to be on duty for pre-trip. You need to be on duty for fueling. Those are the 2 things you have to be on duty for, okay? And also for anything where you're doing the work. There are other idiosyncrasies that you can get into later on as far as your log is concerned, but right now, since you're just going back out on the road and you're trying to figure out exactly what you need to do, that's probably the easiest thing that you can do. That's kind of how it works. It's fairly easy, fairly simple. It keeps track of your driving for you. You can see, if I go, sorry, let's go back. I don't even know what that is. Let's go to logs. Okay. So here's my logs. If you go back to Wednesday, you can see all of the areas where it's green are automatic transmissions for when the truck was moving. If you go back to let's look at Saturday. What was I doing Saturday? Let's look at Friday. So here's Friday, okay? And Friday I did a delivery in Oklahoma City, and I did a delivery in Tulsa, okay? And you could see, okay, there you go. you could see from this blue, that's where I was in sleeper, and then I went on duty, I did my pre-trip, and then I came up and I drove until I got to Oklahoma City, okay? And then from there, I drove, because I stayed the night at the receiver. So I came on, and they let me in the door. I was already backed into the door, and they started unloading while I was sleeping. So I got up, did my pre-trip, came up, and then drove to somewhere where I stopped. I think this was unloading, and then I'm not entirely sure what all of this is, but I think this should be unloading possibly in Tulsa or loading in Neosho. I'm not sure. So this is probably unloading in Tulsa, and this is driving in Neosho, and this is off duty, but I did. What is this? Oh no, I remember. I stopped. That's right. I stopped in a little town and went. Cause see how it goes from driving straight to off duty. You can't have that if you pull into a receiver or a shipper. Like you have to go on duty for a little bit and then go off duty. Okay. So that I pulled over to a little diner somewhere and I stayed there for a couple hours because I was only about 25. I was like 20 miles from Neosho. So then you can see I went on duty. I went on duty driving. Then I went on duty loading, and then they were like, just go back to your truck and wait. Like, okay. So I go back to my truck and wait. I stayed off duty for about 2 hours. And then I went on duty, and I drove until I got to Big Cabin, Oklahoma, and then went straight into off duty and stayed off duty. So usually you're supposed to mark sleeper berth for that. Apparently I just marked off duty and then forgot to mark sleeper berth. So, which happens, you know. But that's kind of how it works. Your e-logs just keep track of what you do and where you're driving and where you're going automatically for you. So, and it's basically just a way for you to automatically keep track of your logs. Now, it is an attempt to keep people from doing illegal stuff with their logs, because people will do illegal stuff with their logs. Don't ask me how I know. Okay? So, but it's an attempt to try to keep people from running like 2 or 3 books, basically. And that is something that used to happen. So that's the best example I can give you as far as using the log is concerned. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask, obviously. So that's it.